A shuttle is a vehicle that travels back and forth frequently. A space shuttle is a vehicle that travels into space and then back again. It can be used again and again. On April 12, 1981, the United States launched the first space shuttle, Columbia. The morning of April 12th was clear and sunny. Two astronauts, John Young and Robert Crippen, sat at the controls. At 7 o'clock, they fired the engines. The booster rockets and the space shuttle lifted off into the air. 2 minutes later, 28 miles up, the booster rockets and the space shuttle separated. Parachutes took the rockets safely down into the Atlantic Ocean, where ships waited to pick them up. Columbia continued to climb to an orbit of 170 miles above Earth. The space shuttle circled the Earth 36 times. During this time, Young and Crippen tested the equipment on the shuttle. They also opened and closed the large cargo doors. 2 days later, on April 14th, Young fired the shuttle's engines. This slowed down the spacecraft. Young, a top pilot, took the controls of Columbia. He entered the Earth's atmosphere and headed toward California. At 1:21 p.m., Young made a perfect landing at Edwards Air Force Base. Since this first launch, Columbia has traveled into space more than 7 times. The second shuttle, Challenger, is also operating, and the United States is building 2 more space shuttles. It's planning over 60 more shuttle flights. Some will launch satellites through the cargo doors. Some will try to manufacture drugs and chemicals in space. One will carry a large telescope into orbit, which will send pictures back to Earth. It's possible that someday in the future, space shuttles will carry passengers to the moon.